Mr. Speaker, members of this House, I'm here to respond to two issues.
The Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Anthony Brewer, Tuesday, November 24, been appear before MP them na the well of Parliament. And the reason we make appear na Parliament and for go answer to some question them where the leader of the main opposition APC party na Parliament, Honorable Chernor Ramadan Majuba, been ask him for sika the law them we for guide the way and manner our government for fight the corona sick from the time where it come na the country, like for wear face mask by force, coffee order, lockdown and plenty other one them. And this na because from the time where government put plenty law them for guide the way our people for behave during the corona sick, then lawyer no ever go na Parliament for make them get the kind power for bet people them. This make the Attorney General and Minister of Justice Anthony Brewer been attempt for go lay document them we get them lawyer na the well of Parliament November 10, 2020, but the leader of the main opposition been block am as he been concerned as to why the AG they go lay this document here now where in fact the state of emergency we give the president power for make them kind lawyer be non start way back from April 2020. And this na the reply where the Attorney General and Minister of Justice give for sake of the concern with the leader of the main opposition APC party gets.
Section 29(5) states, during a period of public emergency, the President may make such regulations and take such measures to appear to him to be necessary or expedient for the purpose of maintaining and securing peace, order, and good government in Sierra Leone or any part thereof. When the President takes measures under a public emergency, including making an order or issuing directives, that order or directive comes into operation with immediate effect. In that regard, sanctions imposed as a result of such order or directives are not retroactive. What is deemed to have a retroactive effect in this case is the instrument made subsequently in relation to that order or directive.
But still, the leader of the main opposition APC party not satisfied say this document we get for do with the coronavirus law them for all water, if no more, then forget power for all this over 3 to 4 months where Parliament not been even see them yet.
It would have been more relevant if we have had regulations to defend or justify 2911. But there is nothing before us to justify 2911 as has been stated by the Attorney General and Minister of Justice. So, Mr. Speaker, on that note, again, I state that these regulations cannot be made retroactive because they contravene Section 23, I believe 7 of our Constitution, which will not allow punitive measures to be made retroactive. If you want to give us benefits, we'll take it, but not punishment. But any benefit will take AG. 23(7), which says that no person shall be held to be guilty of a criminal offense on account of any act or omission which did not, at the time it took place, constitute such an offense. So basically, they are not offenses as of yet. And we don't want to make them offenses retroactive. We can start them now. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
This make the leader of NGC in a Parliament, Honorable Dr. Kande Yumkela, self take the floor and ask some question them to the Attorney General and Minister of Justice.
Mr. Speaker, you just clarified one of the issues we have, that these regulations cannot be retroactive. So it begs the question, which I hope our learned colleague will be able to help explain to us. If they are not retroactive, does it mean then that we do not have a COVID fund established? Does it mean then that we don't have rules defining how those monies should be dispensed in whatever account they may be lying. The Honorable Leader of the Opposition referred to Section 1029, subsection 10A. If subsection 10A says, part of it says that regulations, and I quote, cease to have effect 90 days from the date upon which it comes into operation, unless before the expiration of the period it has been approved by resolution passed by Parliament, unquote. Does it therefore mean, if you look at the dates we have on some of the regulations presented 10 days ago, they were effective from April 1. So stricto facto 10, subsection 29, subsection 10A, therefore implies that they cease to be operational July 1, unless extended by Parliament. Does it mean, again, just for my own understanding, because I'm not a lawyer, does it mean, therefore, any proclamations made in terms of regulation, rules, curfews, change of timing of curfew, etc., these are being coded, that they were not legal since July 2nd?
But a leader of government business, Honorable Matthew Numa, not being grieved for make the Attorney General answer them question, yeah. As he say, then question them yeah too hard for the Attorney General, as he called them compounded questions.
Honorable Leader of the Opposition, respect given to him, ask question, and today, on that particular question, the Minister is here to explain to us on what he asked, which he has done comfortably. Thank you on the other side. So if there is going to be any protraction, can we allow my colleagues on the other side to put motion on the statutory instrument so we can come properly to debate them, whether we have to accept it or throw them out? That should be the regulations. That should be the procedure we have. So for me, let us put a motion on it. If you feel you are not satisfied because you have asked compounded questions. So for me, let them put motion on the statutory instrument so we can come for a debate. We can put on the other paper. But you cannot ask question where the minister is not in place to ask no compounded questions.
Yes. This time, the leader of the C4C party in Parliament, Honorable Sir Emerson Lamina, take the floor and make this appeal to the leader them at the Salon Parliament.
Mr. Speaker, it is no secret that we remain gripped by constitutional conundrum this morning. But in the spirit of Gbla declaration that we heard some 6 months back, we have realized that the manner in which COVID-19 has ravaged countries, neighboring or afar, cannot be compared to that of Sierra Leone. The London Attorney General has found himself in a very hot seat today, whether inadvertently or deliberately. But in any case, that has been the case of his predecessor. So in the spirit of the Gbla declaration, I was trying to catch out, Mr. Speaker, to call upon the two leaders. Debate will come, debate will go. One will end up winning at the end of the day. But if we can have a consensus, that is my emphasis ever since in this house. Let us learn to have political compromise. Let us learn to have consensus building. Then negotiation for a way forward. Otherwise, we'll be doing disservice to the general public. So, Mr. Speaker, in your very wisdom, I call upon you again. Bring the two leaders together for us to have a way forward for the business of the house to continue.
But before this term, the leader of the main opposition APC party in Parliament, Honorable Chernor Ramadan Majuba, may don't move motion say MP them for debate the documents them we get for do with law them for sake of the coronavirus with the Attorney General and Minister of Justice don't go lay na the well of Parliament, but not for grief for them. And the Speaker of Parliament don't rule say MP them for debate the coronavirus law them later, but not being clear date where this debate for take place. And even the leader of government business been agreed to this. For Salon Parliament, I on Gbla TV Online. Mina Abdullah Gbla, the report.